So it's like, in other words, when they begin to come close to maturity or puberty. The Prophet ﷺ said, teach them prayer and the dhikr at the age of 7 and the age of 10. About 11 or 12, in my opinion, Wallahu a'lam, you should start teaching them. If they go to school, and you know that at school they teach you, for example, at grade 5 or 6 about the birds and bees, then I suggest that you teach them before the teachers do. And teach them the right way and your way. And don't be shy, oh father, and let the mother sit with the girl. Maybe, that'll feel a bit more comfortable. And the man sit with his sons. I remember the first time my father taught me about the birds and bees was when I was about 9 years old. My brother was 8, and we were arguing with some neighbours of ours who were Muslim. Obviously they knew what the birds and bees meant. And my brother would say, no, the mum and dad don't do that stuff, only the kuffar do it. And he would say, and then I go, then how did she get pregnant? And he would say, well, she eats a lot, and when she eats a lot, her stomach gets big, and then that's how. And then I would say, me feeling a little bit smarter, I go to them, no, it's whenever Allah decides to. If He wants her to become pregnant, all of a sudden she'll just become pregnant. So we went home and we started complaining to our dad and saying, Dad, this is what they said to us, we told them, we gave them dawah. And our father looked at us and he felt sorry for us. So he took us aside and he goes, and my mother was sitting there, she was embarrassed to say anything, and my dad said to us, look, what they said was true. What they said was true. We go, no. And then my brother had a smile from ear to ear actually. And he goes, yes, that's everything. And then my brother goes, how do they do it? And then my father said to me, he goes, Bilal, explain to me. From then on it became easy and he started to explain everything. I remember once we had to do in year 7, the classes about all that stuff, and my father prevented me from going. So in that time he goes to me, Dad, come to me, ask me about anything you like, and I'll tell you everything. And he really did tell me a lot of the things which you normally learn in year 7. I'm talking about the scientific part as well. He really said it pretty well for me, and till today I respect him for that. So Assalamu alaikum says, is there a dua, supplication that we can make, or recitation, so that Allah can help you to be good to your parents, especially when they grow in old age? I don't know of any specific dua, but you can say whatever you need to ask Allah in order to help you. Another question, what is it meant when Jibreel alayhi salam said to the Prophet ﷺ, may their head be rubbed in dust? He said to him, may his nose be rubbed in dust. This is an Arabic saying, it's a metaphor. It means that, how can I say it? Another word for it in English. It's a metaphor. It's like saying, what is it? Yeah, it's like a disgrace for them. It's like a disgrace. May they be humiliated, in other words. So it's a metaphor, of course. Just give me 5 more minutes, inshallah. I have heard that when a woman delivers a baby, all her sins will be wiped off. Is this true? I heard an athar, which means, I don't know if it's sahih or da'if, I'd have to ask the scholars, that the woman, yes, when she is giving birth, her sins are forgiven. However, I do know a sahih hadith, that when a woman is giving birth, it is one of the times when the supplication is definitely accepted without doubt. Without doubt. And it is equal to going to Hajj. And one verse here in Ahmad the Repenter, where you're asking me, please tell me the verse which is in Ahmad the Repenter, which I said yesterday. The verse is in Surah At-Tawbah, brother or sister. I forgot the number of the ayah. It's in Surah At-Tawbah, and it talks about, and those who make partners with Allah, and those who kill another soul, and those who commit zina, and whoever does any of this will be tormented, and so on. So it's in Surah At-Tawbah. It says there, I had only a father when I was growing up. He used to bash me always, every day. I lived a hard life for many years until I got married. I have forgiven him, but I find it hard to see him and look at him due to the past. Is it haram not to see him? Allahu A'lam. Sister, look, the past is the past, and even if Allah forgives the past, you forgive the past. Alhamdulillah, you have forgiven him, which is a virtuous thing and a good thing. No. Connect your family tie with him, sister. This could be the da'wah to him. And he could probably repent to Allah and ask you one day for forgiveness. So stay the way you are and don't cut him off. See him and talk to him. If you still find it hard to look at him, then this is inside your heart. You can't change this. Allah will not hold that against you. If there are certain words in your mind that you want to say to him, bad words, but then you don't say them, then Allah will in fact reward you because you stopped yourself. So struggle in that, ukhti, to keep going. It says here another one, I have made a pledge to pay $1,000 sadaqah from my money. Do I need my husband's permission to pay the sadaqah from my own money? If it is your own money, sister, your husband has no right to tell you what to do with it, but he has the right to forbid you from doing haram with it. Husband, you have no right with her money. You can't take it, you can't tell her what to do with it. If she wants to give it in sadaqah, you cannot prevent her. You can forbid her from fasting voluntarily, praying voluntarily, for example, taking from your wealth and giving sadaqah, but you have no right whatsoever to her own wealth. Islam forbids you from doing that. من زين السماء وجمل الفضاء